Marijuana is a drug that has been causing tremendous issues to society. Nevertheless, there is a solution. Hi, my name is Alex Robles, and I will talk to you about legalization of marijuana. I was born and raised in Tijuana, Mexico, home of the biggest border in the world and home of the biggest transportation of drugs to the United States. Thus, I know what is best for us. Many of you have heard in the news whether we should legalize or not legalize marijuana. However, after you listen to my speech, you will form a positive criteria and will be better informed. Legalizing marijuana is today's best option because it has a reduction in crime, it can serve as an effective medicine, it has a positive influence and effect on alcohol, it could be a source of additional revenues, and most drug dealers will lose all of their business. So after I have mentioned you all of my reasons, I will analyze each one of them. Firstly, it will lower the crime. According to the article, should marijuana be legalized under any circumstances, related crimes will be reduced. As a result of high prices and its prohibition, there are more crimes in order to raise money for marijuana. Mexico is the world's largest exporter of marijuana. Most of that goes to the United States. From 2006, there's been at least 24,000 prohibition-related murders. Thousands of that died here, also as a direct result of prohibition. Prohibitions we learned with alcohol in the 1920s gave rise to a number of deaths, crime, and addiction. Now that we have seen the benefits of having a lower number of crimes, we'll now take a look at how it is considered an effective medicine. According to Carmen Yaruz in 2013, the top 10 reasons to legalize marijuana now, marijuana is an effective medicine. There are a number of medical benefits in marijuana, most of them in chemotherapy. Also, Ryan showed in 2013 published in the article the Republican argument for doing it that 76% of doctors worldwide would actually sign up for marijuana for medical use. There's also been discovered no marijuana-like substances, and these receptors are not just found in the brain, but also in the immune, reproductive, and endocrine systems. For other diseases, there's overwhelming evidence and information that it can relieve pain, nausea, and vomiting. In fact, marijuana is vastly safer than most prescribed drugs. So after talking about the lower number of crimes, the effectiveness of medicine, we will now take a look at how it is a positive influence and effect on alcohol. According to Jacob Sullivan in 2013, economists predict marijuana legalization will produce public health benefits. Alcohol and marijuana are substitutes. This means that they don't complement each other, but they substitute each other. Legalizing marijuana can alleviate the reduction of alcohol. Another study found that legalizing marijuana is associated with a drop in beer sales. These results suggest that when marijuana is available, young adults respond to drinking much less. For traffic fatalities, when you knock your marijuana laws, there's a 13% drop in traffic accidents. Also, this suggests that marijuana impairs drivability much less dramatically than alcohol does. So far, we have discussed the benefits in crime, medicine, and substitution with drinking. Now it's time to analyze economic outcomes. According to Mac Mutaf, in his article, Time to Legalize Marijuana, it could be a source of additional revenues. For tax revenues, it could produce up to $2.4 billion per year if it were taxed as a normal consumer good. However, if it is taxed as alcohol and tobacco, it could generate up to $6.5 billion per year. We could also save money. According to Ryan Shred in 2013, the Republican argument for doing it, replacing prohibition with a system of taxation and regulation would save $7.7 billion annually in state and federal prohibition enforcement. Last year, we lost $17.4 billion in taxpayer funds to arrest for nonviolent drug crimes, just like possession and sales. So after talking about additional revenues and the previous concepts of crime, medicine, and effect on alcohol, we will end our perception of legalizing marijuana with the fact that most drug dealers will lose all of their business. Drug dealers will lose most of their business because bringing a black market industry into the real economy would take a cash crop away from drug dealers who peddle to finance a generational war. The Washington Post said that with votes in Colorado and Washington only, it would span $2.8 billion away from Mexican cartels. I hope that you learned that legalizing marijuana is the right option in today's world. We found out the benefits in lowering crime, that it serves as an effective medicine, that alcohol and marijuana are substitutes, that it could serve as additional revenue, and that most drug dealers will lose all of their business. So spread the word with your friends and be conscious about the positive things that it could bring if we legalize marijuana. Do the right thing, and by doing the right thing, I say that you demand and encourage your government and your people to legalize marijuana. So lift up your voices and do what is best for your country.